We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. Kerry Wood is on the mound for Game 2. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, our starting pitcher today is making his major league debut. You can only imagine the anxiousness, the anxiety that's going through, and the nervousness. So I'm really excited to see, can he calm those nerves? Can he reach back and execute his pitches? If he's able to calm his nerves, maybe we'll see why he's here in the big leagues.
So striding in, David Peralta. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
It is so nice, Matt, to win that home opener. You know the next day the crowd is going to be hyped. Everybody's talking baseball in the city, and now you're back for Game 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's Neil Walker. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Walker waits on the 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Oh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Well, Matt, Woody usually calls a pretty nice game back there, although consistency has been an issue brought up with him in the past. We'll see if it comes into play.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Sandberg comes up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
So stepping in, Ernie Banks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A fastball that just misses inside. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Well, here you are, game 2. You try to get into somewhat of a routine. You know, game 1, you got so many people opening day throwing out first pitch, ceremony for dignitaries, you name it. That's not the real flow to a game. Now game 2, even though you're on the road, you want to try to get into a little bit of a routine, and maybe that'll help them win this game.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. High pop-up. Right is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, this is a tough lineup right here. A bunch of young bloods, youngsters coming right at you. They're aggressive. They're excited to be there. And I think they have the advantage because you haven't seen them before as the pitcher. And I know they haven't seen you either, but, man, they're coming out of the chute. First pitch fastball, they're probably swinging.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Conforto ranging back. Gone! 2-run shot to straightaway center. Second home run early in the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Batting fourth.
Stepping in now,
baseman.
Ryan Sandberg.
Ryan Sandberg.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Very weakly on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth. Third baseman. Chris Ryan.
Here's Chris Bryant now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Darno has it, but no chance to recover. Bryant is on at first after the strikeout. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Two and 0, here it is. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Here's Lucas Duda now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
First baseman number 21, Lucas Duda.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And that misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row. Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here it comes, 1-0. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1 strike.
Runners on first with one down. 3-2 now.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone and you hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Digging in now, Wilmer Flores. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First offering on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 2 and the Mets nothing. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Duda ranging into shallow right. He's there, but oh, he clanks it off his glove.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A runner at first with no outs here. Skied into very shallow right. Peralta's under it. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets. And I'm not going to be real positive here because they've got the worst fielding percentage in all of baseball. This team just doesn't catch the ball very well. There could be a lot of mistakes. It might get ugly today. Watch yourself.
Now at the plate, Kerry Wood. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. And he dives with the baseball, but makes the play for the out. Oh, that was close.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Into the box now, Ernie Banks, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 out here and a runner at second. Ball 1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Anthony Rizzo would be next. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Contreras rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. 1 left for the Cubs. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
David Wright.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Set to deliver the 0-1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it, and it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Catcher, Noah Syndergaard.
Into the box now, Noah Syndergaard. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
1 out, nobody on. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And the pitch on 2-1. 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. He'll try it again, 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
And he's back easily. In now, Neil Walker. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the 0-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. Ready on 0-2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Misses, ball 2.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on it.
2 out with the man at first. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a liner. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
That's what happens when you put the ball in play. 3-2 count, you start the runner, he puts the ball in play, now you're sitting first and third. Love it.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Schwarber going back on it. Into the basket, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given the Mets a 3-2 lead.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate. But the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Into the box, Lucas Duda. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. We played 2.5, and New York's taken a 3-2 lead. Back here with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
1-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this will be fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
8-game streak. He's swinging the bat really well.
Right fielder number 21, Sammy Sosa.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Sammy Sosa. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Here comes the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking I'm going to launch another.
Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. In the dirt here, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And that's finally over for a strike. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Nobody out, runner on first. And before the 3-2, a move to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Foul.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Payoff pitch one more time. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Darno gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Sosa is retired, and there's one away.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Standing in now, Ryan Sandberg, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him. A man at third with one away. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 3-3 game, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready with the 1-0. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2-0 count, and the pitch just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. That's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
I love the hitting streak. I was glad to see him get that knock. I was hoping we weren't going to jinx him,
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he misses with it. 1-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. And this is going to be a foul ball. One and 2. Here it comes. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back for more from the north side after this. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
d'Arnaud.
First offering on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. First home run of the campaign for him as they take the lead 4-3.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
4 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Mets so far. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 4 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Mets so far.
And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now pitch swung on and missed as they get ahead of Wright now, 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Now another 0-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there were 2 down.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Standing in now, Noah Syndergaard. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. One and one, here it comes. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. The Mets strike for a run on this home run by Travis d'Arnaud. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 4-3 New York. Here's Jason Hayward now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder, Jason Hayward.
First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time.
No strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cespedes ranging back. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
In now, Carey, Wood, and they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Digging in, Ernie Banks, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Now, that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's going to be a base hit as the run comes in, and we've got ourselves a 4-4 ball game.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. None out. Runners at first and second. This ball will be chopped foul.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now. Sammy Sosa swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And it's gone into the bleachers. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His second home run of the game, and it's now 7-4.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Now batting.
Into the box, Ryan Sandberg.
Ryan Sandberg.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A 1-0 delivery. And this is going to be a foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. One and 2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Chris Bryant is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Striding in once again, David Peralta. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind it early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Here's Neil Walker. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch, breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Here's the 1-2 delivery. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike. Throw to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
First baseman number 21, Lucas Duda.
Here's Lucas Duda now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
He's in a tough jam right here, but you see what he's doing? He's going back with his best stuff, reaching back, trusting his fastball.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Trying to strike him out for the third time. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now another 2-2. Popped high in the air. Bryant is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Digging in and looking for more, Travis d'Arnaud. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Well, he's throwing poorly in this game. One of the reasons why is the first pitch strike. He's less than 60% to hitters throwing a strike on first pitch in this game. You just can't survive that way.
The 0-1 on its way. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
From the stretch. 1-2 now.
That's the third slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Heading out toward shallow right. Sosa moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score.
Your
Reggie
attention, please.
Carter is going to take
Now
over
pitching
here
for
in
the New
inning
York
number
Mets,
5, so it'll be a
number
bullpen game
32,
from here on out.
Reggie Carter.
Digging in once again,
Leading
Kyle
off for the
Schwarber.
Cubs.
He struck out twice thus
fielder,
far, so we'll see if he can
Kyle
fare any better
Schwarber.
here. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Wilson Contreras is on deck. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Ready once again, Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1-0 pitch on the way. Ball 2 now.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Outside, 3-0 now. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. This is line to left, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Jason Hayward.
Stepping in now, Jason Hayward, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Very well could have been a hit-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Here's the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Digging in, Kerry Wood, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Two out with the man at first. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 to third. Wright's got it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They hold a 7-4 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, what a stop! He gathers the throw. It's in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
In now, Wilmer Flores. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Schwarber is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Standing in now, David Wright, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Ready for another shot now, Ernie Banks. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Ernie Banks.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Now here it comes. Smoked on the ground left side. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Right fielder
Sammy Sosa will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game, as he's been dialed in so far in this one. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Back to Duda. A double play, and the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They hold a 7-4 lead. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Carl Edwards Jr. will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Carl Edwards Jr.
Brandon Nimmo is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
One strike.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box, David Peralta. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Here's Neil Walker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is pulled into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Eric Goodell is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Eric Goodell.
Striding in once again, Ryan Sandberg. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Sandberg.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-0 on the way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
No.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Taken in by Flores. And he's retired, 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. Darno has it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball one.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. 2 out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They hold a 7-4 lead. Hector Rondon is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Hector Rondon.
Yoenis Cespedes will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Ready on 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. To his right, Sandberg. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Number 21.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Here's Lucas Duda now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Look, Matt, they're down 3 in the 8th inning. Take a pitch, get hit by a pitch. You got to get base runners. Manufacture right now is the time because you only got 6 outs to play with.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. 8th inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Into the windup and the pitch. The high fastball is in there. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Contreras. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Wilson Contreras.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
1 strike.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Ball 3. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Now here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 3-2 one more time. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Walker ranging to his right. On to first, and a big ground ball there as they turn the double play on Hayward.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Addison Russell will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27, Addison Russell.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Peralta's under it. And that ends the inning. Cubs are down quietly. They hold a 7-4 lead. Back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field. Bruce Sutter comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Bruce Sutter.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Michael Conforto.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Skied into straightaway right. Sosa over to his left. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Kerry Wood earns his first win of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Noah Syndergaard permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Bruce Sutter earns the save out of the bullpen, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, 4 runs on 5 hits, 3 errors, and 4 men left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.